Welcome to the video, everybody. Glad to have you back here on my channel. This is a small piece that I just started doing one day, and I don't have every moment of the work recorded, and I didn't talk through it. So you're gonna see this piece, as much of it as I recorded, with a little bit of a voiceover, kind of explaining how this came about and how it got done. So one of the initial inspirations for this piece was I was doing a blowout with some blues and greens and some fun colors, and the table scrapings that I scraped up just made this gorgeous like seafoam green shade, and I thought I have to do something ocean with this table scraping. So that is sort of where the initial inspiration was born. And then the inspiration for how it is coming out right now is really from Olga Soby when she did her textured ocean piece. This is much smaller, of course. I am using what you saw me initially there first doing was using the sanding gel. In this first layer, I'm putting the sanding gel on plain with no paint mixed into it. You'll see in another shot here as we're coming up that when it's a little closer in that you can see through the sanding gel pretty well. I will put a couple additional coats of sanding gel on this before it's done, and some of it will be tinted with some paint to be a little more opaque, and also some of the areas to look like wet sand. Right now, what I'm doing is adding modeling paste for that edge of the sand, where the sand meets the ocean, foamy, wavy area. So I'm not really extremely well versed with modeling paste. I did struggle with it a little. I wish it would have come out slightly more even and looked better in the end, but it was a really fun way to practice using this particular product and getting used to how it dries and so on. So now you can see, this is a shot where you can see how much you can see through that sand. So there will be several more layers of sand that will go on top of that before this is done. So this green color is the table scraping color that I was talking about. And this blue that's about to go on is Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue, I believe. It looks a little light, and that might be just the lighting of the cameras. This one is just Cobalt Blue. I believe it's a creative inspiration color that I had. These paints right now, and this one is Sapphire from Master's Touch. The paints in the cup are a little thicker than I would normally use for a blowout, and obviously some titanium white to fill in that modeling paste area that is just not very opaque. What I was saying was the colors in the cup, the table scrapings, the Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue and the Cobalt Blue were mixed a little thick initially. I thought that was going to be a better way to go. Certainly not as thin as I would normally have for blowing. The sapphire in the bottle was in fact mixed to full Dutch consistency, but the other colors were not. So I will, as this progresses, I'm going to be off camera. I'm going to be thinning the colors out again some more, and then re-blowing some of this ocean area. I'm looking to get more cells, and I'm looking to get it some more darker areas at the top. So this was just the first process of the ocean area. So now I'm going to add, I've thinned this a bit more, I'm going to add some more color in and continue to work on this ocean area. So here I'm adding some more of that deep blue into the mix. I really want that that sapphire to be a more prominent color toward the outer edges of the ocean area where it's meant to mimic the deeper sea. Again, this is a sort of a really shrunken down version of, you know, a piece like this, meant to just sort of be like a little piece of beach and ocean. So it's a lot of fun. So here you can see I've added thicker bit of sand. I've colored the sand 2 different shades to mimic wet sand. This is what those sapphire areas ended up looking like, dry, just really gorgeous. And because this piece just keeps evolving, I decided to add another touch, which was to adhere some shells onto my beach. So thank you so much for being here, and come back in here.